And hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, perhaps, and welcome to another setting of Rage Across New York. As Simon is getting ready for a weekend that he's not exactly looking forward to. Some part of it, some part of him he is, some part of it is really dreading it. He's going to a weekend where he's going to say to the girl he loves that he can't see her anymore because she doesn't live in New York, and he can't deal with still having her contact and not being able to be with her. So there's a lot
Long
in
distance
his mind.
relationships suck. It is a known thing.
Yeah, they tried, and it's not something that's working out with him. They tried even just being, hey, we'll just be friends, but nah, he as long as she's not in New York, his feelings for her are just too hard. They fell on him very quickly. They're very hard feelings, and so he has a lot on his mind as he's walking across the set and sees someone, and he'll approach and
And since
smile.
since we're rewinding until Friday, Jason is Jason. He's probably working out or something, since that's what he usually does on Sept when he is not getting lessons from a den parent or someone else. He will also, smile and kind of throw a hand up in greeting, since he's getting to know Simon reasonably well, has probably spoken with him more times than anyone else at this point, save possibly Colin. So
He'll come. What did he say he does? Yeah, as a greeting.
he just kind of lifts a hand and waves.
Hey, and he'll stand there, smile, wait for a little bit.
And then he'll kind of, since I believe the high ban is in effect still, he'll kind of press his hand over his chest and bow his head. He's not going to go flopping on the ground when there are still cops wandering in and out.
And he'll smile. Good, you're learning. But
if I had $1 for every time somebody told me that, Raya.
He'll chuckle. But I think my alpha told you the same thing, or well, at least I've seen her talk to other cubs tell her the same thing. I think once you're clear, yeah, that whole thing won't be necessary anymore. Not with me, at least.
It's still good practice. Besides, I don't think even getting that first rank is going to make it any less likely that whoever wants to can beat my ass. He looks amused when he says it, though.
Yeah. Simon smiles. Yeah. Well, we have a couple of tough assholes on this set. I believe you've sparred with your grandmother before?
Yes.
Yeah, that toughness. That helps. You see, she's talking about the reindeer thing that she probably described to you as you were sparring with her.
She mentioned it, yes.
And he'll look around. Want to grab a drink or something?
Sure. If it's off Sept, I do still gotta ask, but.
Nah, we can stay on Sept. Have you been to the Ship's Meadows?
Doesn't sound familiar, but doesn't mean nobody's taken me.
Come. And he'll start walking.
Follow along behind.
So as he moves, he'll go to the Ship's Meadow. Oh, see, it's where all the Children of Gaia hangout. So there's a lot of like, even some King. There's episode. Yeah, there's like, there's the old, the smell of weed and people just seem happy and stuff. It's a very green place with like lots of trees and stuff. So yeah, this is the ship's meadow. It's where a lot of my tribe hang out.
Huh. Okay.
And he'll out of a bag he'll get out a drink and like toss it to ask he'll toss it to Jason.
And he'll catch it. He's capable enough in that respect and kind of look at whatever it is.
So how are you dealing with things?
I mean, and he kind of stops himself, like, that was a poor choice of words. I'm managing.
Yeah, can be easy. Someone who didn't grow up knowing.
That's definitely the case, yeah.
But yeah, it's especially with what happened lately. We've lost, and he'll look upset. We've lost 2 dear members.
Yep, in the space of a week.
You have to realize. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It's a pretty high rate of attrition.
Yeah, it is. You have to realize that as Garuru, our lives are probably not going to be that long, but we're going to. Our lives are going to be lives of purpose. We fight for a reason that we know is true, and that I think if you really look into it, if you really learn, if you take the time to learn, you will believe in it.
Well, it's certainly not my intention to die young, so I will work to avoid it, even if it's probably not going to help in the long run.
Definitely try to avoid it. It's that part is something, you as an Arun, I really need to worry about. It's kind of a dilemma, a complex. In one instance, where the warriors, where the generals, and we're the ones that have to be on the front line, which means that we're most probably going to be the first ones, and which gives us more chances of being the first one to fall. On the other hand, if we do fall, every time one of us falls, that's one less Arun to protect the rest of the Sept, the rest of the nation. So, yeah, even as an Arun, we have to be the first we have to be the first line, and we have to be the wall. We have to be the sword to that strikes, but we also have to be to make sure that we survive. Yeah, we also have to be the shield, and we have to make sure we survive so that we can live another day to protect the rest of the nation.
That makes sense.
and he'll smile. Yeah, and our emotions as Garou are something that are hard to keep in check. I mean, the Fianna in the Fianna especially, but well, I've just been through something, and emotions are very strong. I have a lot of very strong emotions right now. A lot of things are going through my head, and as a Garou, it's difficult to keep all that in check and not get the rage in front of us, not let the rage control us. A lot of things to remember.
Yeah.
Although I'm probably saying too much, but well, the 10 parents will be the really ones to teach you a lot. They'll be the ones to teach you how to get through this.
I don't know about saying too much. It's a valid reminder that I need to be careful, I guess.
Okay.
It's not like you're sitting me down and teaching me stuff that they wanted to. It's not lessons. It's just, you know.
And he'll nod. So, did names, well, it's not your or them or to tell how people got them, but do you want to know how I got my did names? Gwent's Eternal Rest and Unicorn's Fury.
I mean, I'm guessing Unicorn's Fury has something to do with your totem. The other one definitely raises some questions.
I got my first did name, Gwent's Eternal Rest, when I became a child of Gaia, when I became Cleith and truly joined the nation. There was a member in my sept who had been killed, and her kinfolk were tormented, so much so that they were taken by spirits. They weren't human anymore. They became some of the things we fought. Have you heard of the term Bane?
I think somebody mentioned it, but yeah.
They became Bane, and my job as both a child of Gaia and an Arun was to slay those Bane, so that the spirit of who they once were, of those kinfolk that were once part of the sept, they were the people we were supposed to protect. I killed those Banes so that they could rest in peace, and so that their spirits weren't tormented anymore.
Sounds good to me.
Unicorn's Fury, that was a bit before I joined the Striders of Ice and Concrete. Okay, that turn I'm not sure if you've heard about. Have you? Well, maybe you have, but not sure you've heard as we use it, a hellhole.
I'm going to go out on a limb and figure that your definition of a hellhole is probably a little bit different from the one I'm used to. Yeah.
When a place is corrupted by the worm, the very center of it, the place where it's, or wherever it's the strongest, is called a hellhole. Most of the time, people go there, and if they're not servants of the worm, they rarely come back. So a few others, members of, well, some were members of the Striders at Ice and Concrete, and someone else we've, and he'll look upset, someone else we've lost since. But we fought a great creature. It was gigantic, and he'll, like, raise his hands like something to kind of imitate something huge. And so I attacked it, and I leaped, and, well, just put everything I had into my claws, into this one strike, and it, while I didn't kill it, I ripped a hole right in the middle of it.
That's pretty impressive.
And it has now, hence Unicorn's Fury, because it's, well, I'm a child of God, but also when we're doing it, protecting another cairn, the kinfolk and Garou in it.
Sounds like you're pretty good at your job.
I try to be. I was. If you look around, people don't like it when I mention it, but I wasn't raised to become a child of Gaia. Something I decided for myself. I was supposed to be, well, no, I wasn't. I was supposed to be a child of Gaia, but my parents, for a long time, my family for a long time were all Geth.
So why aren't you?
Long story, but
Sorry,
just say
I know those can be kind of private. I should have.
No, it's fine. I mean, it's not something I'm willing to share with everyone, and I won't share it with you just yet. But until small,
No,
maybe
that's fine.
But it's just something happened to me that made me realize that the way of the Geth may be to, until think, confrontational, too violent sometimes. And
I could see that being a descriptor. Yeah, given the ones I've met so far.
also, yeah, you've seen what they're like. I was once like that too. But something happened, and I started looking for a tribe that tried to repress the rage instead of reveling in it, of embracing it. A tribe that understood that it wasn't just a gift, but also a curse. It was something we have to keep good control of, and something we can't just let it take over us. So I looked into the child of Gaia, the children of Gaia, and the stargazers. And I think it's just the people that were there that that gave me this way, that made me choose the tribe I chose in the end.
It makes sense. That's kind of been what I'm trying to do. Still haven't met everybody yet, though.
Yeah. Also, some tribes, well, you already know, I'm sure, but some tribes are going to be difficult for you to join.
Some of them are flat out impossible, which is fine.
Yeah, I mean, can't join the Red Talons because, well, no, look at him. And can't join the Black Furies unless your makeup artist does a really good job every morning. But yeah, and the Silver Fangs, unless you have pure breed of theirs, well, it's going to be very unlikely that they. Wendigo is the same. But what y'all think? Any tribes in mind yet?
I'm not really making a decision until I know, like I said, until I know everybody.
Good thinking. What tribes have you still not met?
He kind of looks up and squints, trying to think of everything. I mean, I haven't met a Red Talon, but that one's not really an option, so I'm not too worried about it. I haven't met a Stargazer. Somebody said Kailani was one.
Yeah, Kailani is a stargazer. I can kind of smell.
Haven't met. Can't remember if I met a Silent Strider. I feel like. No, I must have.
I'm not sure we have many Silent Striders on Sept.
Maybe not. I don't remember. No Silver Fangs. No. I can't actually read what I wrote here. He's actually pulled out his notebook and is like looking at it. Something.
Sorry, what was that? I didn't get you.
It starts with a U.
Oh, Octena.
Yeah. But I didn't get the impression they'd be real welcoming.
No, they're part of. Well, with Wendigo, they call themselves the Pure Tribes.
Right, and I'm a little too white.
Yeah, I'll smile.
Yeah, well, I don't need to try and go where I'm not wanted.
You probably have a better chance with the Octena than you would do with the Wendigo, but still.
Don't need to go where I'm not wanted.
Bone Gnawers.
Oh, they're all over the place.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Nice people. They seem pretty chill.
Yeah. Child of Gaia and Bone Gnawers usually get along. Shadow Lords, well, I'll make a head gesture. But yeah, you know plenty about Shadow Lords, or well, what a Shadow Lord is like. Your grandfather is, yeah, he really impersonifies what a Shadow Lord is. But yeah, there are 2 other Shadow Lords on set. Yeah, 2 now. Raphael, and the new guy. Forgot his name. Shit. Or like look down.
Razvan.
Razvan.
Yeah.
Heard he got his ass kicked by Den Mother, by the way.
Heard he deserved it.
Yeah. Said some shit that, frankly, if I was there, I think I would have hit him.
She's pretty capable of doing it for herself, so. Jason kind of rubs the side of his head. Very capable, as it turns out.
Yeah, I remember facing her when I first came. Damn, that unicorn. That really helps. She's tough, and she also hits hard.
That she does. You can take a hit too, though.
Yeah, she definitely can. And well, I'm sure you had time to meet to learn about the glasswalkers before. Yeah.
I think I've only met one of those, although I haven't. Not everybody I've talked to has done the formal introduction, so I might have missed one or two.
Yeah, it's very important that, well, you choose the right tribe for you. You seem to have that in control.
That's the plan, definitely.
And he'll nod. And he'll roll himself a joint. I won't be here for a few days. There's something I need to do. But I'll come back someday. And yeah, maybe we can have another drink and see how your weekend went.
Yeah. I'm sure something exciting will have happened between now and then. I'll try not to die.
Yeah, staying behind Jacob or Chloe is a good idea for that. As you saw, we can take a few hits.
He nods.
And then he'll, yeah, as the tree will relax. I guess we can end this in there, unless you have something.
Nope. That seems.
To play. Sorry?
It was a good little catch-up chat.
Yeah, it was. Simon is he's liking Jason. So yeah, and with that, we'll end this in there. Thank you, player, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching.